Well, I think the main thing we wanted to look at was just started off with everyone's position in the team and what position we could play them in that suited their strengths. So we wanted to just let everyone come in and train with no preconceived ideas of where they should play, who they should play on. That stuff was all off the table, and we just wanted to come in and see them train, watch them work hard, and then evolve the way we attacked and defended based on the skill sets that the players had. The thing I was most impressed with was the leadership of the older guys with that, willingness to take that on board and not be older players with egos and saying, no, well, I play best here, so I'm just going to worry about that. Guys like Zach Guthrie and Sam DeConning that just really took the challenge on board to come in with a fresh set of eyes and just show what they could do. Credit lies with them really, and their willingness to give it a go and back themselves in, and the senior players' ability to help the younger guys be better. Best thing about the younger players is they don't look at it from an individual point of view, they just look how they want to help. What can we do to help the team win? What can we do to help each other? And I think backlines are generally a bit, they're really tight because the price they pay for not helping each other out or making mistakes tends to be a lot higher than other areas of the ground. But the boys sort of challenged them during the year to be energy givers, that their job was to send energy back up the ground, defend well and move the ball well and give the energy back to the midfielders and back to the forwards rather than the other way around. So probably wasn't a roll of the dice, but we weren't sure how DK was going to go. We watched him train and watched his body get stronger and him get more confident as the pre-season wore on, but he'd only played one game, so we weren't sure how he was going to go. So after about 10 rounds, he turned into DK and he just became super important for us as a backline group and for the whole team. He doesn't get flustered, he's a good communicator, he tries hard, he's super competitive. Those sort of guys don't grow on trees, and Peter Wright was a good matchup for him in round one, and the rest was just over to DK, and he turned from Sam into DK over the course of a year. Challenged everyone in different ways at different stages throughout the year. Asked Tom Stewart, who's the best intercept defender in the competition, asked him to play on the wing at times. In the grand final, we knew that he was going to get manned up, so he just played a role that allowed someone else to be free, which was Zach Tui, which enabled us to really restrict Sydney's ability to move the ball. Zach Guthrie's athletic ability really developed this year, and he figured out a way to use it. His running ability was really valuable for us as a backline group, and he had a fantastic year, and particularly the second half of the year, his ability to stay the course when things weren't going his way early in the year and keep working hard was first class. I think our ability just to be flexible and adjust depending on what the game gives us. We will have an idea of defending and attacking the way pretty similar to what we did last year, but that may change after 6 or 8 weeks of the season when there's sort of the AFL as a whole changes. So we need to stay ahead of that, and the best way to stay ahead of that is just to have an open mind and be willing to work, and the boys have already shown in the first week of training that they've brought that back with them.